Do you think that there is so I admit, I've gone through a period which is slowing down now. But when I
Yeah.
first got like very, very involved in menswear, when I first had that experience that you're describing of kind of like seeing the light, where I
Mm.
went through kind of like a stage of excess. I purchased a lot of ties, a lot of sport coats, a lot of trousers. And at that particular time, I didn't really have a good grasp of why I was purchasing particular items. I just felt the need to purchase particular items. Do you think that that's almost kind of like a necessary period for your sartorial transformation, if you will? Did you
I
go through
think
something similar?
yes, I did. I went through something scarily similar. So when
Scarily.
when you surrendered, I surrendered at the same time. My transformation was scary because I started on a rather I started quite high in my most people start, maybe they'll go entry level pieces, but I went quite high. I went with a Livrano ready to wear, and then subsequently I went Orazio, and then I went I commissioned two more made to measure suits from a Japanese maker based in Osaka who was traveling to Bangkok at that time. So I would say, because the whole thing is this: when you start from zero, you can't be wearing that same one piece of outfit out all the time. So that's when the urgency comes in, almost like an urgency to start acquiring, start learning. And I think I went through a stage where I was commissioning 2019, 2018 was my scary year. That was the year when I believe I commissioned a total of 10 jackets slash suits. That was crazy. I went through that year, but I was going fast because I knew that for someone like me who enjoyed wearing suits on a daily basis, I could not just live with one or two pieces. You have to rotate your clothes. We all know that. If you have a very well-loved piece that you wear on a daily basis, you just wear it to rinse. Clothes need time to rotate, breathe, the whole thing. We're all aware of that. So, it was fast, furious. My business partner, Guy, whom back then was, literally a friend and owner of a shop, even sat me down and said, Charles, you're going a bit too fast. I would suggest you slow down. Maybe take some time to enjoy your purchases before you make the next one. And I went, Guy, I'm aware, but I'm making smart decisions at the same time. The good thing is, despite my high speed of transformation and the purchases over that one year period, I like to think I haven't made any major mistakes. Most of my pieces are still in rotation. I've not sold any jacket. They're all still being worn. Trousers, yes. Trousers is a more difficult thing because as you start with trousers, you don't dare to go super, you don't high-waisted, mid-waisted, low-waisted. I started the journey being low-waisted, then I went mid, then I went high. I think I'm at the highest right now. You can't go any higher, but of course, over time, as your evolution and maturity within this space grows, you're starting to push the boundaries a little. So I would say when it comes to trousers, some of my earlier commissions were given away. Also largely because I've been working out. I put on bulk, I put on fat to some degree. Your body shape changes. So I had to make a few, harsh decisions in terms of getting rid of a few pairs of trousers, making new ones. But other than that, almost every piece I have, I still have them and I still wear them. They're in full rotation. I don't believe I have a piece which is at the back of the closet and not being touched. So I think that's the beauty of the journey we all have to go through. Having said that, I'm also advising friends who are starting out right now or in an earlier stage of their journey to just take it slow. I'm telling them, don't go as fast as I did. I might, if I told them my story, I sounded like, it almost sounds like I'm encouraging people to go the way I did. But I'm telling them, just take it slow. For various reasons, they might be at a different stage of their career where they were not earning as much as I was earning when I was doing that 1 year of fast and furious purchases. There are various reasons, and also I think the most important reason is taking the time to appreciate what you have acquired, giving them time to, giving yourself time to fully decide if what you have made is really you. Because I've also been through stages where I wasn't used to linen in the earlier stage of my transformation, and I bought a tobacco linen jacket, which I wanted to sell within the first month because I thought I didn't understand how linen works. It's heavier than I thought because linen comes with a certain weight, but it's also very cool for, it's also very climatically appropriate for where I was living. It only took me a few months later to fully appreciate the beauty of linen as it broke in, as it wore in, as it became more patinate, and as it became, the more, I think I like what you say about the proof is in the wearing, but I think the proof is also not just in the wearing, but with wearing the same pieces of items multiple times over an extended period.